Okay, so this is for Stuart. He's requested a shoulder workout, okay, but he wants a muscle confusion shoulder workout. So that actually means whereas we do all these different training methods like the giant sets, the negatives, the super sets that we've all been talking about. But this one is where there is no real set pattern, it's a matter of feeling the actual workout. So if he feels like he can go up in weight a little bit, or a lot, by really dropping the reps, he will do that. And I'll try and explain it. It's quite a tough one to follow this, but it's quite confusing. It's very, very hard on the cardiovascular system. So it's just a case of using and chucking in all different training methods, but mainly confusing the muscle via not choosing the weight that you kind of think you should be using. So let me just kind of explain the exercises. So the exercises at first are standard upright barbell row. Okay, so you lead with the elbows with this and the wrist drift to here. So it's not, you're leading with the hands, so you don't pick up here, you hold here. It's going to be a thumb width apart, so you hold onto the bar to show you, okay? Grab the bar, your two thumbs are touching right in the middle of the bar, and we upright row, okay? You bring your hands just to chin level, so your elbows are going just past your shoulders to get a better squeeze in the front delts. So now hitting the front delts. From there, we then go to a rear delt raise. Okay, so a side, rear, delts, raise. There, retract the shoulders when you get to the back to here. So now you're working front to back, front to back. Stick with these two exercises. So you can do a standard pyramid at first if you want. So the first set will just be 15 easy, okay, rest a little bit, and then 15 harder with more weight, and then take down to 12 reps with more weight, and then 10 to 12. So that everything's warmed up in the shoulder when you do shoulder griddle I said. So then you do the same with the rear delt. There'll be loads of blood swimming around the muscle now. Now, this is where it can get a little bit confusing. So once you've done that, you can then go back to this, but pick a weight you're not even too sure it's actually going to be, you might think, oh my God, it's far too heavy. You might need to rep it out for like twice. Straight off of the back of that, go straight to the rear delts and do the same thing. Pick a weight that you suddenly might think, oh, I can only get 4 out. That's fine. That's fine. Then go back to the weight you've done to go back to the upright row again, and then just strip the weight so the reps go high again. So you might go back up into the 12-15 rep range. Fine. You're going to keep doing this and picking different weights and trying your hardest to hold form on each particular exercise in terms of not cheating. And maybe one set will be like 3 reps. The next set might go to 20 reps. The next set might come down to like 10 reps. It's very confusing to the muscle. It doesn't know what's going on. So there is no, you can put holds in. You can do holds, do little burns. Okay, you can do partials, which are pretty much burns anyway. But you can do a set of 21s. So a set of 21s is where you then do 7 at the bottom, or you might only get 3 at the bottom, and you might get 3 at the top, and you might only get 2 full range. It's not quite 21s, but you're doing every range of that. You're doing every bit of the range of motion, but just a little bit at the bottom, and then you fatigue and bring it to the top, and then you go full range. You clear the entire muscle, so the entire muscle goes from its shortest to its longest point. Straight after you've done that, and you feel the shoulders are burning, which they will be, rather rapidly. Oh, and one last thing. On the very last set, make sure you're going up to at least 10 to 12 reps to really flood the muscles full of blood. Okay, so don't leave your last set on, say, like 3 reps or something like that. So just the last set, if you've done the last one at 3 reps, just make sure your last set, 10, 12 reps or something. Straight off the back of that, you've got to do your side lateral. So you're going to go to your side delts. Show you. Okay, front view. Lead with the elbows, not with the hands. Elbows, my arms are slightly bent to take the emphasis off of my neck. My arms are a little bit forward as well to take the emphasis off of my neck. I don't come past shoulder height. Okay, because what happens then is, there's a point here, and if it's no point going over really too much, but if I have my top off, you can see my scapular area, it starts to rotate, and I don't want that because then it starts to encourage into the neck too much. Anyway, I'm not going to start rambling on about that. Just don't go past shoulder height with your hands. Here, okay, so the first set will be a standard set of 12 or 15 good reps. Go again on what we've done on the muscle confusion thing. The next set you might drop down to like 3 good reps. 1, 2, good. Oh, and 3 maybe at the back of that. So that particular one, you might stand there with that weight and just pump to go to the lower part of the delts. You're sticking with side laterals at the moment. Okay, so then rest a little bit, pick a weight you're not too sure about, and go again. You might only get another 3 reps. Then make sure you drop the reps. Sorry, drop the weight. Go up in reps to flood it full of blood. You might do this 4, 5, 6 times round, depending on how the shoulders are feeling. They will be burning. They will be really burning. Okay, once the side delts are done, you're just going to give me a set of standard shoulder presses for a standard standard repetitions of 8 to 12 reps, 4 times round. No muscle confusion there, because now the body's expecting it, we're not going to give it. So it's going to shock it even more. So standard press, you can do it with a barbell, okay, or you can do it with a dumbbell. Just make sure that when you bring your arms down to here, don't go too low. It's coming off of the shoulders, you're going to get shoulder problems. Elbows, so if you look at the bottom of my arms, they're almost parallel with the floor, and I've also got a 90-degree angle in here. From there, push straight above your head, and just squeeze the dumbbells together. If you're using the dumbbell, if you're using the barbell, you can only push straight up, just clear your head through. Let me show you from here what I'm talking about. Here, push up, screw them together. If they're dumbbells, they're barbells. So if it's a barbell, push up, and just clear it through. So you kind of sweep it up. Sweep it up if it's a barbell, you get a better squeeze. Okay, simple. Make sure, Stuart, in between every exercise, you're stretching your shoulders. Okay, stretching, and you're also standing there tensing them if you're resting. So tense the shoulders or stretch the shoulders when you're resting. There is no rest. There's no rest in the shoulders. You're doing something with them. Okay? Anyway, that's done. Give it a bash. Let me know how it goes. Anyone else can do this. It's not an advanced thing as such in terms of, it's all about just feeling it and understanding it. In fact, it's a good workout to do to understand what weights you can lift and how you can confuse the muscle and make it grow. Just make sure you're holding form and don't cheat, because there are points when you're lifting heavy on the shoulders, you can give yourself shoulder injuries. So if you can only hold with good form, don't oomph or anything. Okay, it will just be more, if you're upright row, don't, nothing like that. It has to be good form, strict good form, or you will probably injure yourself. Not will probably, you will injure yourself if you continue to do it. So like once a month or something. Anyway, give it a bash, let me know how it goes. Got any questions, contact me. There you go. See you later. Bye.